everyone and welcome to my channel Easy English with Bharti. Today I am going to take two words with you which are very similar and yet they are very confusing, and the words are until and unless. By the end of this video you will be able to differentiate between until and unless, and you will be able to use them correctly in different situations. So let us imagine that a friend of yours calls you up to know how are you doing. So you tell your friend that you are not feeling so well these days. To which your friend asks you that what are you doing about it? So you tell your friend that you are waiting until the doctor can see you. The friend then wants to know, why haven't you told about it to your friend already? So you tell your friend that you are not sure what to do until you saw the doctor. Your friend seems convinced, and so he asks you at what time are you finally seeing the doctor. To which you tell the friend that you will not be able to see the doctor until 6 o'clock in the evening. In case you noticed, students, I used a word very frequently in the entire conversation, which was until. So as you could see, I used the word until in place of till the time. So instead of saying let us wait until the evening, I can also say let us wait till the time it is evening. So until can also be replaced by till because both of them say exactly the same thing, which is time limit. Both of them tell us what is the limit of the time of the action that we are referring to. A few more examples of until are, I am not going home until you talk to me. Here also, you are presenting a time that you won't go home until or till the time the other person doesn't talk to you. So the time limit is that the person should talk to you. Only then you will be going home. As you can see, here we are using until to show a condition. I am not going home until you talk to me. So the condition is that you talk to me. Also, the time limit is that you talk to me. Only then I will be going home. A few more examples of until are, they played football until it got dark. You are not watching TV until you finish your dinner. I didn't know she was French until she spoke. The kids stayed awake until midnight. I'll stay here until you come back. We have to wait until he arrives. Now let us discuss the usage of unless. Unless is basically used to signify except for. So whenever you want to say something will happen except for this condition, there you use unless. For example, I will quit my job unless I get a salary hike. Now what I mean to say is that in case of a situation where I get a salary hike, I will not quit my job. In all the other situations, however, I will quit my job. So here all I am trying to say is that except for a situation where I get a hike in my salary, in all the other situations, I will quit my job. Hence, I use the word unless. So, I will quit my job unless I get a salary hike. Another example could be, I will not shoot a squirrel unless someone puts a gun to my head. Here also you can see that the speaker is giving a condition that if somebody puts a gun on my head, I will shoot a squirrel. Otherwise, I am a person who loves non-violence. I am totally not game for killing somebody. I will never kill a squirrel unless somebody puts a gun on my head. In that case only, I might shoot a squirrel. But otherwise, I will not. Here again it shows exception. So the sentence is correct. I will not shoot a squirrel unless somebody points a gun to my head. Another example could be that Peter is not allowed to go to picnic unless his bodyguard accompanies him. Again, in this situation, you can see that except for the condition where bodyguard accompanies Peter to the picnic, in every other situation, he is not allowed to go to the picnic. The only condition in which he can go to picnic is if his bodyguard accompanies him. Hence, we can say that Peter is not allowed to go for picnic unless his bodyguard accompanies him. You must have noticed one thing, we never use not with until or unless. Why? Because not or negative is already assumed in until and unless. So whereas in Hindi I would say the exact same sentence like this. पीटर पिकनिक पर तब तक नहीं जा सकता जब तक उसका बॉडीगार्ड उसके साथ ना जाए. Not. Whereas in English I will say Peter cannot go for the picnic unless his bodyguard accompanies him. I did not use not. So we do not use negative with until as well as unless. Let us look at another example. I lived with my parents until I was 17 years old. In Hindi you might say this as मैं अपने माता पिता के साथ तब तक रहता था जब तक मैं 17 साल का नहीं हो गया. So नहीं. We automatically use no in these conditions. But in English you are saying it as I lived with my parents until I was 17 years old. You do not use not. You don't say I lived with my parents until I was not 17 years old. So remember, we never use not with until or unless. Now I'm going to give you a few more examples of until as well as unless. Try to take it as a test. Try to do it, take a screenshot of the screen and do it on your own, and then I'm going to discuss the answers of each and every question with you for better understanding.
Now let us check and see how much we have been able to understand the video regarding the usage of until and unless. So I request you to take a screenshot of this screen and try to fill in the blanks on your own. You can come back and check the answers. I'll be explaining and going through all the examples one by one. The first one, I won't get a birthday present from Joe, dash I invite him to my party. This sentence is basically telling you that if I don't invite my friend Joe to my party, he will not give me a birthday gift. Here is a condition that only in case I have to invite him, then only he will give me a birthday present. Hence, you can use unless over here. If you have written until, then also your answer is correct, because in some statements both unless and until are applicable. As you can see here, you can also say, I will not get a birthday present from Joe till the time I invite him to my party. Hence, you are using unless and until both here. That's why in some sentences you can say unless and until. Second, my feet get cold, dash I wear socks. Again here there is a condition, there is an exception, that except for this condition when I wear socks, otherwise my feet get cold. That is why we are going to use unless over here. Third, she runs, dash she is out of breath. Out of breath means breathless, exhausted after running and tired. So she runs till the time she is out of breath. That's why we are going to use until over here. I can't go on the field trip, dash my mom sends in a permission slip before the deadline. So basically the speaker is saying that if my mom will send me a permission slip, then only I will be able to go to the field trip. Otherwise, in any other condition, I cannot go to the field trip. That is why, because it is talking about a condition and exception, we are going to use unless. Fifth one says, she is not allowed to get her ears pierced, dash, she is 13 years old. It is very easy. It is basically saying till the time this person is 13 years old, she is not allowed to get her ears pierced. Because I said till the time, we are going to use until. I cannot wait, dash, summer vacation starts. Again, we are talking about time here. That till the time my summer vacation does not start, I cannot wait. So again, we will use until over here. I'm going to Disney World in 2 weeks. Dash, my dad's car is still broken. The speaker is basically telling you about his plans that in the next 2 weeks he wants to go to Disney World, but there's a condition that dad's car should not be broken. In case my dad's car is still broken, then I will not be able to go. Otherwise, I can go. I am going there. So that is why, because there's a condition, we are using unless. Sailboats can't move, dash the wind blows. This is very easy. It says in every situation, the sailboat will not be able to move. There is only one situation in which the sailboat will move, and that condition is that the wind should blow. So that's why we will use unless over here. Sailboats can't move unless the wind blows.
So I hope you enjoyed the video and all your doubts related to until and unless usage as well as examples have been cleared out. If you liked my video, do not forget to give it a big fat thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.